It's the end of the year. Everywhere on
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cleopatra. It's that time of year again. It's mid-December. There are people that you have to shop for in terms of gifts, and you still haven't started. So in today's video, I have compiled a list of over 50 gift ideas. I hope this helps you, and let's just get started. Okay, so I have broken this down into 5 different categories. This can honestly apply to anyone, but I just thought it would be easier for you guys in terms of like when you want to go back through the video. So the 5 categories we have is somebody that is tech savvy, somebody that is in like the lifestyle category, a foodie, a gym rat, and then just a difficult buyer. So first, to start off with the tech savvy person, I feel like a really good gift is a tripod. I have several of these in my home, and I feel like if you know somebody that makes content or is a content creator or somebody that is a photographer, I feel like these are really good gifts. I have a larger tripod that I use when I film like sit down videos like this one on like a DSLR camera. Then I have my mini tripod that I use when I am filming on my Canon M50, and then I have a smaller tripod that I use for my phone. And I feel like a phone tripod would be a really good gift, especially for a content creator, just because a lot of people are using their phones nowadays, and like cameras on phones are really like they're getting a lot better, and like they're even being compared to like more expensive DSLR cameras, and you can find a plethora of them on Amazon. The next one is a smart home device, anything like a Google Home, a little Alexa, anything along the lines of that I feel like would be really great. You can get like the mini ones that people can just put in their room, or you can get like the big hub ones, and I feel like those are really good gifts. Another one is headphones. I feel like this year headphones have honestly been trending, and I feel like compared to a couple of years ago, like even like 5 or 6 years ago, there weren't a lot of like aesthetic or cute alternatives for headphones, but I feel like nowadays you can find more aesthetic like headphones are coming in more aesthetic colors, I guess you could say. And on top of that, the price range for headphones is amazing. If you want to be like, if you want to spend a lot of money, like if you want to go on the really expensive side of the spectrum, like have at it. But also if you do want to go on Amazon, there are a plethora of different options that you can find for headphones that are affordable. They're noise canceling, they last over 48 hours, they're quick charging, they're Bluetooth, they're wireless, so that's a good option. A cordless charging dock, I feel like that's really nice for somebody that likes to have like a clean workspace or like a clean environment. Another one is an aesthetic Bluetooth speaker, just a Bluetooth speaker in general. Apple AirTags, I've been seeing a lot of people use these. I know parents use them when they take their kids to like theme parks or carnivals or anything of that sort. You can put them on your dog, you can put them in your car. I feel like a coffee machine is really nice, and again, the thing that I love about like gifting somebody a coffee machine, obviously if they love coffee, is once again like there's a lot of room and range for the price. If you want to spend a lot of money on a coffee machine, you definitely can, or if you don't want to, you can get like the smaller ones like a Keurig or even like an espresso, and if they're like small enough, they can like take them to like college if they're like a college student. And the last one would be a film camera. I feel like this would make a really good gift idea, and I feel like even if you're not somebody that's into photography, I feel like just having like Polaroid film cameras that you can use to like decorate your room or even put on your fridge would be like really adorable, or a really nice gift, or just a really nice way to like make memories and capture. So the next category is lifestyle. I feel like a really good gift is a diffuser. I feel like you can get like a nice one from like Sage. I know that they have ones that are like, obviously they have like expensive ones, but you can get like maybe like a cheaper one that's around like $40, and then you can get somebody some essential oils to go with it, and you're not really sure what scents they like. You can just get them a gift card and then they can pick out their own scents. I feel like a nice water bottle is a really good gift. I feel like it's one of those gifts that you get somebody and like you kind of just use it forever. And I really like Hydro Flasks or like those Lululemon water bottles, because as long as you don't drop it and it's not like severely dented, or you don't lose it, or it doesn't get stolen, it's one of those things that you continuously use for a really long time. Another one is a fanny pack. I feel like now that things are going like back to normal and everything's like opening up again, I feel like these are really good to take to like concerts, or even just like when you're on the go, because they're just easy to just store whatever you need in them. Another one is a pot and pan set. I feel like if you know somebody that's a little older and like they live on their own, I feel like this is a really good gift idea, just because pots and pans are expensive. And now that I'm going to stores, well, I'm like, obviously like when you're going to stores and shopping, like you see a lot of gift sets, so I feel like they're cheaper around the holiday season kind of. And I feel like if you have a house and you cook and you have a stove, I feel like this is a really good gift to give to somebody, because I feel like you know, you're gonna use it eventually. Another thing is like any travel like luggage or anything around that sort, like a carry-on, or like one of those, I don't know what they're called, like the one with wheels and the handle, just anything that people can put like travel clothes in when they're traveling would be really nice. Another gift idea would be like a tea set, or even mugs. If you know somebody is into like really loves tea, I feel like a really like cute like vintage tea set would be nice. You can get them some cute aesthetic mugs. And also it's just getting a lot colder outside, so I feel like people are gravitating more towards like hot drinks, or they can even use them for coffee. Another one I feel like would be like anything along the lines of like spa or like self-care. So maybe like you pay for them to like go out and like get a massage or like a facial, or just have like a spa day. I feel like that would be really nice. Another thing is slippers. I feel like I've been seeing slippers everywhere, specifically like those UGG slippers, but there's so many other alternatives to like those UGG slippers that like aren't as expensive, so I feel like that would make a good gift as well. A thick blanket. Again, it's getting cold outside. I love blankets, and I feel like, again, this would be like a really nice gift that you could give to somebody. A mini backpack, like the Fjallraven backpacks, or even like the mini Herschel bags, I feel like would make a good gift idea. And lastly, in this category, a makeup bag. If you know somebody that is a makeup lover, I feel like this would be really good, because then you can just get them even like a smaller makeup bag that they can put all their go-to makeup in. Or if somebody is just getting into makeup, I feel like you can get them the makeup bag and then just fill it with a bunch of like essentials, or even some of like your favorite products that you want them to try out. So the next category that we have is the Foodie. So to start off, I feel like a cookbook would be a really good idea. I know you can definitely get like recipes off of Pinterest, but I feel like sometimes having that physical book would be really nice, and they can also use it as like a piece of decor in their kitchen as well. I feel like an air fryer is really cool. I've been seeing so many people make recipes with air fryers, and I've been wanting to get one myself, so I feel like this would make a really nice gift. A rice cooker is also really nice, because I feel like I feel like it's a lot easier to make rice in a rice cooker than it is like on the stove, because it doesn't burn as easily. Ceramic dishes. I love baking and like not necessarily cooking, but more so baking in ceramic dishes. They're very sturdy. As long as you don't drop it or break it, it lasts you such a long time. And also I feel like whenever you're hosting like a dinner, or whenever you're having people over, I feel like putting things in like ceramic dishware just makes it look more like, it looks more expensive, and it looks more luxurious, and it looks nicer. Another thing is a KitchenAid hand beater. Oh my goodness, I love KitchenAid appliances, and I feel like if you want the stand mixer but you don't really want to invest that much money in it or spend that much money, I feel like a hand beater is a really good alternative. And if you don't want to get the KitchenAid one, there's a lot of other brands. Like I think Smeg has one, I think Kitchen Master, I mean, the list goes on. There's a lot that you can find on Amazon. Another one is like bento boxes and like glass containers for food storage, or even for somebody that like meal preps, because obviously if you're gonna make the food, you have to find somewhere to put it, so I feel like that'd be really great. A nice thing is a nice cutting board, like one of those thick, nice wooden cutting boards. I feel like these are really good to obviously use as a cutting board, or if they don't want to use it as a cutting board, they can use it as like a charcuterie board, or they can use it when they're like serving or like hosting events for like parties or anything of that sort. I feel like a cast iron pan would be really nice. I feel like cast iron pans are amazing just because you can do so much in them. You can like use them on top of the stove, you can throw them in the oven, so I feel like that would make a really good gift. Another thing is a food gift basket. You can fill it with a bunch of their favorite snacks, or foods that they've been wanting to try, or foods that you want them to try. Another one would be like an apron. I feel like this would be really cute. You know, if they're in the kitchen a lot of time cooking, I feel like getting them like a cute apron, and you can even like customize it too. Like you can have their name on it, or like even like their face, or like their dog, or even like something that they say a lot, like a phrase that they say. I feel like that'd be really nice. And lastly, like anything along the lines of like a grill, a panini press, or even something like a waffle maker, I feel like would be a really nice gift. So yeah. The next category is a gym rat. I feel like I've been seeing so much like gym content on my TikTok page. But I feel like the first thing you can get them is like one of those protein powder shakers. I feel like I see everyone with them now, and I feel like they come in like, they come in so many different colors and like designs, so I feel like that'd be really nice. Another thing is like a yoga mat and yoga blocks too. Those like not electric, what are they called? Those like elastic bands that people like you put them around your thighs when you're like exercising. I feel like those are really nice. Again, you can get a variety of them. You can get a variety of them on Amazon. Following this is a gym bag. I feel like you can never go wrong with this. Getting something like a new gym bag, I feel like it's really great. I mean, you have to carry and put your stuff in something. Another thing is like one of those like massage guns. I've been seeing a lot of people use them, and I feel like they're really nice when you have like really sore and tight muscles. Following this is a NutriBullet. I feel like for the price that it ranges, and like how strong it is and how long it lasts, I feel like a NutriBullet is like a really good gift, especially if you want to get something a blender but you don't want to spend too much money on it. Another thing you can get them is workout gloves. Workout clothing is also a good option that you can get somebody. Obviously, if you know their sizes, you can do that. I saw this other thing on the internet. It's called like an ab roller. I'm just gonna insert a picture, and I'll also, if I can't find a picture, I'll just link it down below. And it's like this little like exercise tool that you use. I've been seeing people use it in the gym too, so you can get them one of those. Another thing that I saw was a smart jump rope. So pretty much what this is, it's like this smart jump rope, as I said before, that you can sync and connect with your like smartwatch, or even like your phone, or like iPhone or whatever, and pretty much it just tracks all your progress on it. I mean, the skipping rope is $40. I don't really know very many people that would be willing to spend $40 on a skipping rope, but you know, if that's something that you're into, I feel like you could give it to somebody and maybe they could try. And lastly, I feel like a Fitbit or an Apple Watch would be really nice. An Apple Watch is definitely really good, but the price, it can be kind of expensive, so I feel like a Fitbit would be a better alternative, and someone can just use this to track their sleep and also like their exercise and just have that real-time data on there to like help with their performance. And lastly, the difficult buyer. I feel like we have this one person. I feel like we all have that one person in our life that we've known for so long, but it's just so hard to get them gifts because you just don't know what to get them. But the first thing is a wireless keyboard or a mouse. I feel like especially with, I feel like the direction that we're going in with everything being digital, I feel like this is a really good gift. And I also feel like if somebody does have an iPad, but they don't have like a built-in case, I feel like it's really nice to get them that keyboard. It's just like it's awkward typing on an iPad without a keyboard. And even when people do have like laptops, I know that not everyone really likes like the keyboard on the actual laptop, so I feel like that'd be a really good alternative. Also the mouse too. I know a lot of people don't like using trackpads on like laptops because they can be kind of annoying too. Another thing is a desk mat. I feel like that's really good, especially if somebody works from home. Another thing is, okay, so this is like a NutriBullet, but it's like a smaller version. I've been seeing these all over TikTok. Again, I'll just like link it down below, or I'll insert like a picture. It's like this mini portable self-serving like blender where you just put everything in it, you blend it, and then you can drink it. Like you can literally take it with you on the go. And I feel like that's really nice for people that are just like really busy. Another one is, I feel like was like a wicker basket for like organizing things. I feel like wicker baskets look really nice. It's not that they look expensive, but I feel like when you have like a bunch of them and you've like organized things in them, you kind of just look like you're put together and you have your life in order. Following this is, again, food containers for organization. I feel like you can either get ones for like meal prep, like bento boxes, as I said before, or you can get even like the glass ones or like the aesthetic ones that you see people using to like organize food in their home. I feel like coffee table books are really nice because I feel like if you just get them some neutral ones, they can use them, like they can reuse them till like the end of time, I guess you could say. Another one is reusable straws. I feel like reusable glass straws, metal straws. For me personally, I would opt for glass straws. I feel like metal straws are nice, but I feel like they can like rust a lot faster in comparison to glass straws. Another one is a travel adapter. That's really, I feel like that's a really good gift idea. Somebody is traveling. Obviously, you're going to need to get an adapter at some point, so I feel like gifting somebody one would be really nice. A perfume set. If you know somebody that's really into like perfumes and fragrances, I feel like this would be really nice, especially if you don't know a specific scent to get them. This is really good because they can try out different scents and figure out what they like, and if they find a scent that they like, then they can go out and buy it in like a full-size version. So another one is like a body care set. If you know somebody has like a signature scent, you can go out and you can either customize and create like a body care set for them, or just get one that aligns with whatever scent they like. The next one is, I personally don't really like getting people gift cards, but I feel like if you are going to get somebody a gift card, it should go towards an experience. So I feel like an Airbnb gift card would be really nice. So if somebody travels, they can like have their place that they're staying being paid for, which I feel like is a really good gift. Another one is silk pillowcases or satin pillowcases. They just feel so nice on your skin when you're sleeping late at night, so I feel like that would be really nice. Stackable glass cups. I feel like those are really nice because they just sit better in your cupboards and they're a lot easier to organize. Following this, there's also like card games, things like Uno, Cards Against Humanity, just like a deck of cards. I feel like these are really nice to have that you can play when you invite people over or you're like hosting people. Another one is thick charging cables. I don't know why I did that with the hands, but I feel like they're really nice because I feel like as long as your charging cable is working fine and it's not broken, you don't care. You don't think about it twice. But I feel like once it starts breaking, you kind of just start scrambling and looking for a charger, and sometimes you realize you don't have them. So I feel like getting somebody some extra charging cables is like, I don't know, I feel like that's like a really nice gesture, and I feel like that's something that they would appreciate because they're going to use it at some point in their life. Another one is a steamer. I feel like it's one of those things where you don't really think about it until you actually need it, and I feel like a steamer is far more portable in comparison to an iron. Don't you have to plug them both in? I think you can get self-charging steamers. Long story short, you can use the steamer on your bed sheets, you can use them on your curtains. If you want to steam like a suit or like a piece of clothing that's wrinkled, it's a great gift idea. Another one is an umbrella. I feel like this one is weird, and again, I feel like it's one of those things where you don't care about it until you need it. So I feel like if you get somebody a nice umbrella, as long as they don't lose it or break it, it makes a good gift idea. And lastly, a hot water bottle. I feel like if you know any girls in your life, I feel like hot water bottles are like lifesavers. When you have cramps and you just put them on, you're just laying there, oh, it makes you feel so much better. And I feel like for guys too, if you have any sore muscles, those like hot water bottles help as well. And like when guys have cramps too. So yeah, so that is everything for today's video. I really hope you guys liked it, and I really hope that this video helped you guys, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye!
Kissing under bright lights, snowflakes in my head, carols playing in the air. I dream of December nights.